Inequalities is exploratory kind of proof of concept research project. So what we set out to investigate was the environmental quality and psychosocial factors that affect people's experience of connecting with nature, how these factors interact, and whether they affect inequalities in experience within and between groups. So, for example, by age, sex, ethnicity, health, level of deprivation. And the project focused on Lancaster and Morecambe, as these are areas that have got places with high levels of multiple deprivation. So what was particularly exciting about the project was experimenting with a new methodology. For me personally, what I was most interested in was the mindfulness-based walks that participants followed. And this was an approach that I'd not used before and basically invented for this project.
QUENCH has exposed various avenues that I didn't think were available to me as a researcher, particularly in collaborating with interdisciplinary teams and that are not just academic as well, so that are practitioners and moving on into policy as well. So that was something that has been hugely just a fantastic opportunity.
Really having this space and time to experiment and test out this approach that we're taking, which is pretty innovative really. With regards to the project engaging with no more problems or solutions, well, we already know from existing data that there's inequalities in access to nature across, demographic groups. And given the well-being benefits of connecting with nature, as well as how it can promote pro-nature behaviour, we were interested to explore what might be influencing people's experiences when they do visit blue and green spaces, or urban spaces in the context of the project. And particularly in relation to feelings of threat or safety. So, there might be some groups, women, the elderly, people from minoritised ethnic groups, people with long-term limiting health conditions, disabled people, may feel threat and safety differently to other groups. The qualitative data provides nuance to what is mostly a quantitative field of research.
In terms of shaping policy and practice, it's, I think, just providing evidence-based research as we've done. So we have participants from the outreach activities that we've done, as well as individuals that have looked at, have gone to these sites. So the two spaces, Lancaster and Morecambe, to evaluate the green spaces. Having those real-world examples, I think, is really key to bringing stories home into and making just giving a really good example and bringing the point home that these decisions do affect real people in deprived places, and it will make a difference if policies do change, particularly around urban green spaces, which may not be as biodiverse, but a very small green space is still hugely important to a public area or a town or a city.
So we expect that the findings will enhance our understanding of how people feel in particular places and the environmental and psychosocial factors that affect that. And this could both help with the design of places, but also help with the communications to encourage a diverse range of people to visit and to feel comfortable enough to be able to connect with the nature that they then encounter in these places.